friends, today I'm here to talk a little bit about my CaribAThon TBR. And if you're new here, CaribAThon is a readathon that I started last year, and I say but I'm co-hosting it with Peta from Comfy Cozy Up, and we are joined by all the awesome YouTubers and Instagram bookstagrammers and Twitter users, all the people who are joining us to celebrate CaribAThon heritage. You're all helping to host CaribAThon. So CaribAThon is a 10-day readathon, and it goes from June 9th to June 18th this year. And we're hoping to use that to celebrate Caribbean heritage, Caribbean literature. So June is being celebrated as Caribbean Heritage Month here in the United States, so I'm going to be reading Caribbean all month long. But CaribAThon specifically is 10 days. It starts on June 9th. So I'm just going to share with you today a few of the titles that I'm hoping to read during the month of June that celebrate the Caribbean heritage, celebrate Caribbean literature. And if you're looking for recommendations of titles to pick up, some of these are newer titles, some of these are classics. So maybe you're looking for a couple of recommendations, you can check out some of these titles. I'll also link in the description box down below some of the videos that I have talked about Caribbean books recently. I run a book club where this year we are reading Caribbean books. Every month we read two novels by two different authors that are set in the same Caribbean country or territory. And so we've been touring the Caribbean this year through books, and so if you're looking for recommendations, I'll also link those videos down below so you can use that as a point, as a starting point. So here are some of the books that I'm going to be reading this month. And so like I said, we are reading Caribbean books for the RunwrightReads book club. That's the name of my book club. And so every month we've been going through and reading different country. This month we are reading Barbados, and the two books that we're reading this month are In the Castle of My Skin by George Lamming, and we're also reading How the One-Armed Sister Sweeps Her House by Sherry Jones. I don't have a copy of that yet, so I'll just put a picture on the screen. I am also hoping to read some of these books this month. The Arrival of the Snake Woman, it doesn't say the Arrival of the Snake Woman, which is short stories by Olive Sr. She's a Jamaican who lives in Canada, and I'll try to show you pictures. So that's Olive Sr. right there. I am hoping to read Maurice Conde's Segu. Maurice Conde is from Guadeloupe, and we read one of her novels in January for the book club. We read The Wondrous and Tragic Life. In January, we started the RunwrightReads book club Caribbean tour with Guadeloupe, and so we read one of her novels in January, so I'm looking forward to picking this one up as well. This is not set in the Caribbean, this is set in Africa somewhere. I think it's a fictional kingdom of Segu in Africa, but I want to read all of Maurice Conde's work, so hopefully we'll get to that this month. My glasses are not safe. Also hoping to pick up this book by a Haitian author. This is Love, Anger, and Madness by Marie. I'm not sure how to pronounce her last name, so I'm not going to butcher it. We read Haiti last month. We read a book by Edwidge Danticat, The Dew Breaker. We also read God Loves Haiti by Dimitri Elias Leger. So we haven't talked about that in our book club discussion yet, so I don't have my video up yet, but you'll be hearing me talk about those other two books from Haiti pretty soon. So if you're looking for recommendations from Haiti, you'll see that video coming soon. I also want to read another book by Kai Miller. He's a Jamaican living in the United Kingdom, and his novels are fantastic. So far I've read Augustown and The Same Earth, and so I recommend those two if you're looking for titles from Jamaican authors or Caribbean authors who are living overseas and writing about their homelands. The Last Warner Woman, I'm looking forward to reading it. I bought this last year and I just didn't want to pick it up because I didn't know what to read from this author after I'd read all of his novels, so I kind of was savoring this. But I'm definitely going to be reading it this month because I can't wait. And he has a new book out. He has a collection of essays out. So I have more books to read from him soon, so I don't have to save this one anymore. And so yeah, those are the physical books that I have. I also have, I mentioned How the One-Armed Sister Sweeps Her House. That is coming to me soon. I have 2 books in electronic form that I'm going to be reading. One is Force Right by Cindy McKenzie. She's a Grenadian author, and I think the main character is a child. And I bought that on Kindle some months ago and I haven't read it yet, so I'm going to be reading that and hopefully we'll be able to tell you about it pretty soon. And I also have The Lesson by Cadwell Turnbull, who is an author from the British Virgin Islands, which is also a Caribbean country/territory. So little one is playing, she's fine. Yeah, so that's my TBR for CaribAthon. Those are some of the books that I'm hoping to get to during the readathon. Like I said, I'm also going to be reading Caribbean books all month long, so more videos are going to be coming to you pretty soon. I'm gonna try to put up some recommendation videos. I have been getting things ready for recommendation videos, so I know some people have asked me for recommendations, books that I recommend, so books that I have already read and can tell you are going to be fantastic. So like I said, check the description box down below. Check my videos where I talked about the books that we read for the Run Right Reads book club. Each month I make a video of where I discuss the 2 books that we read that month. So in January we read Guadeloupe, and we read The Wondrous and Tragic Life of Ivan and Ivana by Marie Conde, and I should have brought them. I'll bring that to the next video. We also read The Bridge of Beyond. By February we read Jamaica, and we read Here Comes the Sun by Nicole Dennis Ben and These Ghosts Are Family by Maisie Card. In March we read Puerto Rico. We read The Taste of Sugar by Maricel Vera and The House on the Lagoon by Rosario Ferre. In April we read Trinidad and Tobago. We read The Wine of Astonishment by Earl Lovelace and Golden Child by Claire Adam. And in May we read Haiti. So you can check out any of those videos for recommendations, and I'll have more videos, more CaribAthon recommendations coming to you soon. So check out this space, subscribe if you haven't already, give me a thumbs up if you like this video, if you like The Chaos That Is My Life. Give us a thumbs up. Let's chat in the comments. Would love to know if you are joining us for CaribAthon and what your reading plans are. If you've already made a TBR video, send me a link so I can check it out. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and we'll be back next time for another video. Until next time, until then, happy reading. Bye.